Michael Jordan scored 50 or more points 31 times in his career. Impressive. Wilt did it 45 times in one season.
I'm about to end the video, bro.
Like that shit. Who you think you playing with? I won't show my hand, bitch. Niggas hate mad, envy me, and I can't stand it.
Hey, man. Say, man. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Quezzo. A.K.A. Quez the Plug, man. I'm back here with another banger, man. And today we got some Wilt Chamberlain. A couple y'all been requesting to see Wilt, so I got y'all. We got Wilt Chamberlain highlights in 4K. And it's good quality, too, so we finna get into this banger, man. Wilt definitely one of the greatest, bro. He definitely underrated. A lot of people, like, they undermine his stats because, you know, he was playing in a time where there wasn't that many teams, you know. He was the tallest player out there, so it was like he was taking advantage, but I mean, he was ahead of his time, bro. Before we get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Let's get into this banger. Let's see how good Wilt really was, bro. I don't think I really seen that many Wilt Chamberlain highlights, bro. Usually his highlights be in like black and white, bro. Like, I'm not watching black and white highlights, I'm sorry. But let's see what this talking about. Okay, this quality do look kind of crazy, I can't cap.
He thought, and rightfully so, that he was the greatest basketball player that ever lived.
He definitely was. Before there was a Jordan, a Bird, a Magic, he definitely was the greatest, bro. He just didn't win a lot.
Physically, he was still the most imposing physical player that's ever played this league, period. There's no one that's come close to him in terms of just physical prowess. And his athletic.
I say him and Shaq is up there. I ain't gonna say nobody came close. Bill Russell. It depends when Bill Russell record this, but RP the legend. But Shaq definitely close. Or was as dominant as Wilt. If Shaq was in the 50s, 60s, come on, bro. Shaq wasn't doing exactly what Wilt was doing.
As any man who ever walked the earth. You try guarding that on a basketball court sometime.
This was more than just some big guy who dunked the basketball and ran up and down the court. This was a true athlete. And his physical prowess was unbelievable. He's going to the...
Yo, look how fast he running the floor.
And his
physical
prowess was unbelievable.
What the
He's going to the basket.
Bro, oh my. Wilt was basically like a bigger Giannis, bro.
Boy, Wilt blocked that.
I ain't never think about it like that.
Playing
Wilt
another
was like a
tremendous
bigger
game. Wrap
Giannis,
around pass. The Globetrotters are here and they're jumping in. Great play with the big man.
Great look at him.
Work. Tremendous ball handling.
He ran that floor.
Tremendous demonstration of speed and ability.
Just look at the difference in basketball, bro. From the 60s to the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s to the 2010s. Like, the evolution of basketball is just beautiful, bro.
Hard for people to fathom.
Like, people went from dribbling with literally just one hand to doing crossovers in between the legs, behind the backs. It's crazy how much the game evolved, bro.
What we talk about when we say what he did.
Look at him, he's not changing hands.
It just defied description. I can remember plays that he made that when I would talk about him, people said, no, he couldn't have done that. And I'm telling you, he was just a great, great basketball player.
Here comes Boston, but Chamberlain keeps the pressure on. Wilt rebounds for a fast break.
Bro.
For the Eastern All-Stars, as Wilt Chamberlain comes up with another.
Bro, I didn't know this. Wilt, I thought Wilt was like a tall, skinny dude. That nigga Wilt was built. What the
rebound?
I remember they were saying Wilt benched like 600 pounds or something like that.
Sort of toying with the opposition.
Yo.
West leads by 4, 85-81.
How can you guard that? Bro just looking like he just seen a giant. Look at bro right here just looking. Right here. He like, you got it.
Chamberlain gets away from Bowman.
Chamberlain again underneath. Great shot by Chamberlain.
Whoever made this video, bro, you went crazy. Converting this footage to like this type of quality, bro.
Assists later on showed he could pass the basketball. So Wilt had all the tools. He didn't display them all the time because he was asked to do other things.
He can hurt you with assists like that also.
I remember one year Wilt had led league in assists because I think his coach had told him to start passing or something like that. That's how you know Wilt was crazy. He can do anything
Most valuable
except
player
shoot.
in the National Basketball Association this
year.
Obviously, his legend. remains across the whole league. I'm glad
as soon as I say that, bro hit a jump shot. It was ugly,
remains across the whole league. I'm glad the three-point line wasn't around for him. He would have figured that out probably too. So
hold on, Wilt actually had a jumper?
The three-point line wasn't around for him.
My
He
bad,
would have
y'all.
figured that out probably too. So
Passes to Chamberlain, he's open, he shoots, he scores.
My bad, y'all. I spoke too soon, bro. Do not kill me in the comments for saying he ain't have a jumper.
I'm glad I played in this era. Let's put it that way.
Wilt Chamberlain.
That shit ugly, but he hitting that bit. That be ugly.
Chamberlain turns and shoots outside. Good.
Wilt could literally do everything. Bill Russell ain't know what to do.
Go in and bump and dislodge people. That was not his game. And if you remember, the main point is 60% or more of Wilt's shots came on fadeaways.
60% of his shots came on fadeaways? Come on, bro.
Chamberlain is the greatest scoring machine the game has ever known.
Facts.
And he can score on you in dozens of ways. Here's one you can't stop.
Top 3 scorers ever. Jordan, KD, Wilt. Undisputed top 3.
The fall-away jumper. And he hits this repeatedly, despite good defense.
In that order.
That fall-away jumper just cannot be stopped. Beautiful.
When this giant walks out on the floor, the 76ers automatically have a great number of points.
Unbelievable.
I'm just mad. Wilt never had the great teams to win championships like Bill Russell, bro. Imagine if it was Wilt with 11 rings instead of Bill. It wouldn't even be no GOAT debate. I ain't gonna lie.
If he gets that close to the basket, I don't see how anyone can stop him.
I think with his competitive spirit that he had, that's the one thing about Wilt. Wilt did not like to lose. He always wanted to win. So if he'd have been 6'4", 6'5", or 6'6", I think he would have had the determination. He probably would have had more of that killer instinct also to dunk the ball and destroy people. Because of his size, I think he really held back most of the time and didn't try to dominate with his physical body. And I thought...
That's crazy that Wilt used to hold back. You can tell, like, bro taking fadeaways and he can literally just back down and dunk on them every time. Bro was literally making it harder for himself, like, just to make it fair. That's actually insane.
Frankly, that he was more of a finesse player than a power player, and yet when he did turn on the power and exert that physical presence, he was unstoppable.
Were you as great as you were because of the time, or would you be as great now? I mean, there's 15 7-footers now. There were 3 in your era.
Well, I disagree with you there. I think it was a lot of big guys when I played. Guys who weighed more than I did. A few guys taller than I was. A lot of 7-footers. But today the guys are much more athletic. But I think sometimes when you have all that going for you in your body, how is your head?
That's a great way to put it. How's your mental?
You know what? I think I'm the only guy.
That's because a lot of players would be good back then, but the mental toughness you had to have to survive in the league back then, that's where a lot of players they wouldn't even be good just because of that.
I said, you know what? I think I'm the only guy on this planet that knows how really good you are. Because he was smart on top of everything else. He was the smartest guy I played against.
The Celtics pressed the ball to keep it away from Chamberlain.
This is not what I expected when I looked at Wilt highlights. I did not expect to see straight fadeaways. I thought I was going to see straight running dunks, straight Giannis type highlights, Shaq type highlights, just straight running dunks. But bro actually has skill. What? Wilt might have moved up in my top 10. He might have moved up.
He scores anyway.
Chamberlain gets the ball. His double team puts it in nonetheless.
He in my top 10. I'm saying he might have moved up inside my top 10, like, like 6, 7, 8 type shit. He was never in my top 10. Don't get me wrong.
Chamberlain boxed in and all, still gets the shot away.
Chamberlain banks it in.
It's actually crazy, bro. It was acting like, hey, 2K. Why can't Wilt shoot on 2K, bro? Bro hitting all these fadeaways and he only hit on 2K when he got takeover. Like, come on, bro. Fix y'all game. Do y'all research. It really hit different when you do your research.
And to Chamberlain. Chamberlain scores.
It's kind of Kevin Durant-ish. Well, yeah, look how tall he is. Of course, he just shoots over everybody.
Hey, I was thinking that too. He low-key is shooting that Kevin Durant-ish. Hey, Don't ever say.
Wilt knocks it down.
Kevin Durant is just crazy.
Great shot by Chamberlain.
I mean, it makes sense though. He just shooting medias over people's head. Fades.
Russell blocked by Chamberlain. A great block.
Okay, Bill. Hold on. He said, "Come here, Bill."
3-on-2.
Hold
Russell blocked by Chamberlain. A great block by Chamberlain. Two great plays by Wilt Chamberlain.
Now let's watch his defense.
Let's see that defense. You know his defense is crazy. But I bet Russell had that Kareem Scott
Now let's
hook.
watch his
Though.
defense.
He's going to challenge Wilt.
I bet Russell had the Kareem Scott hook. Wilt said, "Give me that."
Wilt fly swats it right down his throat.
Jumps it up over Wilt. Wilt blocks it. That's 4 block shots for Chamberlain. Chamberlain blocked it.
So every highlight they made against Bill Russell.
Chamberlain gets the ball. Nice play.
Trying to get it up over Chamberlain. He drives it down his throat.
The Heights and he's deep. Blocked by Chamberlain.
Damn, I forgot to say RP Wilt Chamberlain too, bro. RP Bill and Wilt, bro. 2 pioneers, bro. Without them, where would we be?
Mr. Krebs blocks the shot.
Sam Jones. Good block by Chamberlain.
It's a 3-inch height advantage. Chamberlain got just enough of it.
Havlicek blocked, and Chamberlain has the rebound.
Trying to drive over Chamberlain. Wilt snaps it out of there. Good block
Bro,
by
it's just
Chamberlain.
crazy. We're watching, like, look at the crowd. Ain't nobody watching these games, but like, it's crazy just seeing the evolution of the game, bro. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's crazy, bro. This is where we started. Like,
Penetrates, gives to Jackson. Chamberlain blocks it. Put it up again. Chamberlain slaps it out. That's 7 times.
Thing came up. He scored 14 in the first quarter, 19 in the second, 17 in the third, and 23 in the 24th. I mean, in the fourth. Dang.
Put it up again. Chamberlain slaps it out. That's 7 times. Wilt's blocked shot.
Bro, how do they not have footage when he scored 100 points? Which I got all this footage. That's the only thing I don't get. How do y'all not have footage of the 100-point game? Which I got radio broadcast of it, other like commentators, but not actual footage. I don't get that, bro.
Tonight.
And then on Wilt puts it up. Wilt knocks it down.
Oscar working. Chamberlain spoiled it. Good defensive play by Wilt.
Wait, Wilt was
Over
good.
Chamberlain. Wilt snaps it out of there.
Coming down the middle. Chamberlain fly swats that out of bounds. He is awesome.
Give me that.
Chamberlain blocks it. It's out of bounds.
And this one there was no go to, huh?
That's what he calls his finger roll. That's a tough shot. You just don't block that shot. Never, boys, never rush.
It's the fact that bro could literally dunk this every time. But he doing finger rolls because he like a finger roll from all the way back here.
And 47 and 48.
Into Wilt. Goes in and
Wilt
scores.
definitely better than I thought.
Wilt working against and Russell goes
He's
over.
way better than I thought.
Chamberlain puts it up and in.
The fact that y'all be putting Bill Russell over Wilt is crazy. I know he got 11 rings, but come on, bro. Wilt used to kill Bill, bro. Every highlight is against Bill.
Earl Squam, the legendary referee who's no longer with us, said if we called all the fouls on Wilt, we wouldn't have a game. So there was 2 sets of rules for Wilt when he played.
Wilt Chamberlain driving on Russell, and you may see a lot of that now.
Here's a little bit of a misconception. A lot of people think, hey, Wilt was scoring against everybody else, and he wasn't doing diddly against Russ. But there were games the Celtics might have won where you got 45 points, 28, 30 boards. I think you had
62 one night, I remember very clearly.
62 off you?
Yeah. I won't ever forget that.
Wilt, of course, is a great rebounder also. Uses his height and his weight of about 292 pounds to great advantage.
I know that's on a team game. No way you score 100. You can score 100 points and you lose it.
Chamberlain rebounds it. Chamberlain the rebound.
Chamberlain in the rebound, number 13. Chamberlain gets the rebound.
On the 55 rebound game. How about that?
To go against Bill
rebounds?
Russell, the great defender, and get 55 rebounds. People say, well, he wouldn't do that today. Yeah, he did it against Bill Russell.
I knew that this is what I was supposed to do.
Oh, he did that against Bill Russell, too? Bro had Break Starter Hall of Fame. He getting that more. He's launching that
very
more.
gratifying. When you go up there and you grab that ball and you just say this.
Back to Russell. Off goes Chamberlain. Snaps it up on the board. Rebounds it.
Here comes to Chamberlain. Reed guarding him.
One of the greatest scorers, rebounders ever.
Chamberlain works hard and winds up with 46 points and 31 rebounds. He's murder around the basket. But it's not enough to hold back Boston.
Phillips driving, blocked by Russell. Chamberlain with the rebound. The
basket is good.
Hold on. I gotta see this Bill Russell block.
Chamberlain with the rebound.
Hold on.
Phillips driving.
Oh, he blocked the other dude. I thought he blocked
Chamberlain with the
Wilt.
rebound. The basket is good. He was fouled after shooting.
Wilt has had 7 seasons with over 2,000 points. As the all-time high scorer of the league, Wilt sets records every time he plays.
Bro, walking record.
Rebound coming off, and Chamberlain gets it. There's that great strength.
It's crazy. It didn't even record blocks for like the 60s and stuff, so you don't even got all the. He probably had a 30 block game. You don't even know because they ain't record blocks back then. Damn.
Scorer for the East as Chamberlain backs up the play and taps it in.
Gets the arm. Chamberlain has it. Throws
On his head.
Chamberlain with the rebound. Block. Going in. Russell had his hand on the ball.
On his head.
Chamberlain forced it through. Missing. Forced the shot. Chamberlain.
Oh, like he's 7'4". He's
shot on a fine defensive play.
Shot is up and missed, but Chamberlain has the rebound. And he dunks it.
I noticed you were shaking your head, Freddie Shouse, when Russell partially blocked the shot and Chamberlain forced it through.
He's just so powerful, Marty.
Slam dunk, Wilt Chamberlain.
Chamberlain following up again, as he has so many times in his great career.
Wilt Chamberlain inside with a rebound. When Wilt gets it that close, pretty hard to handle it.
Furious
Straight
battling under
bully
the
ball.
basket.
Okay, now we seen that bully ball.
And it's
No way Bill Russell missed that. Was that Bill Russell that missed that layup? Come on, Bill.
Furious battling under the basket.
Nah.
And it's dunked in by
That is a
Chamberlain.
crazy miss, guys.
Chamberlain of the West. Dominated.
See that boy KD?
Wilt one to Chamberlain. Chamberlain holds it. Into Chamberlain. He's deep. And he tips it.
And Wilt Chamberlain on the dipper dunk.
Wilt, he gets an easy one.
Wilt Chamberlain dunks one for Philadelphia.
Chamberlain, 7'1", dumps one in.
Inside to Chamberlain. He's got it. Chamberlain at 75.
Bang up.
Oscar Robertson bounce passes to Big Wilt Chamberlain.
They even got clips of him scoring 75, but no 100-point game clip.
And it's a basket.
It's crazy.
There's Chamberlain underneath.
You know, a lot of people say that game was fake too because there's no footage of it. What y'all think about that? I know y'all like, what is? It ain't fake. I'm pissed
He's
off.
got it now. He bangs it in. Just conjectural here. How many can he make?
His first 6 years in the pros, Wilt Chamberlain averaged 42 points, 25 rebounds, 3 assists.
42 and 25. It's outrageous, bro. His first years.
Pass into Chamberlain. Whoa.
Chamberlain muscles his way under for a 2-pointer.
Okay, that was.
Chamberlain, surprise.
Am I tripping? Do bro have a practice shirt on? A game warm-up jersey on?
Slam dunk.
What?
Wilt
Hey, bro,
Chamberlain,
things you see in the 60s, 50s.
But when you're that big.
Who was Wilt drafted like 56, 57?
In an 80-game season, he played 79 complete games. He missed 8 minutes of one game because it got thrown out.
Man, and Wilt used to play like the whole game, bro. He used to play like 48 minutes a game.
Inconceivable to us.
Just one game, 48 minutes a game is really not concerned, but playing a whole season, 48 minutes a
Wilt
game.
was a freak athlete.
Way in, takes now, shovels one of the baseline to Chamberlain and puts it up, and it is in.
Live action as Chamberlain turns and goes to the basket.
I mean, when I look back in retrospect, I said, what were they doing to me?
Chamberlain with his back to his man, fires out, takes the back, lays it up, it is good. Beautiful move by
His
Chamberlain.
skill is crazy. He finished on the other side of the rim.
Got the rest.
Lay.
But
It's tough.
unbelievably, he never took one.
Gives it to Chamberlain.
And that endurance, bro, to play every game, every minute of every game.
How do you avoid fouling out? How do you take a beating every
Man,
night?
how's he not fouling
Pushing you,
out?
punching
Like,
you,
what?
grabbing you, and come back the next night fresh as a daisy.
Bro was a superhuman.
How the hell do you do this, Will?
Chamberlain puts it in.
I was paid to play basketball, and people paid to come and see me. And so my coach and the owners felt like, hey, people pay to see him, leave him out there, and let him see him. And I was able to deal with it in such a way that only missing 7 minutes. And I look back on it now and go, hey, Hal, you know, I can't believe it myself.
I would love to see him play against some of these centers today. It would be pretty embarrassing for them, to be candid with you.
And even more astounding was the scoring. It's a record, of course. 50 points a game. That's right. 5-0. 50.
Man's averaging 50 points a game.
Yeah, like average 50 in his. He didn't even try, bro. He just threw it up. That's how easy it is. Hey, bro, I'm happy I finally checked out some Wilt.
A bad night is 44.
It's so easy.
In awe of what he was doing out there against the best players in the world.
Rogers takes the jump shot. It's no good. Chamberlain puts it in.
Good follow-up again by
Wilt definitely moved up on my list after this video.
Tip. Chamberlain.
Definitely.
Rogers missing. Rebound. He'd get 63. He'd get 70. I mean, miraculous things.
Chamberlain slam dunk.
Michael Jordan scored 50 or more points 31 times in his career. Impressive. Wilt did it 45 times in one season.
I'm about to end the video, bro. There's no way he just said one season, bro. One season?
The biggest, strongest, and the greatest scorer of all time.
There's no way.
Stop the guy. There's only 1 minute to do it. We're max.
Drive the hook, lays off the Chamberlain, stops it in.
The big guy is turning it on tonight.
I heard one team had what they thought was a perfect defense against you. They locked the dressing room door.
But that was a good video, bro. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man.
No, bro. I do Percocets on Percocets, so we go harder. We got 2 2 3s and FNs. I'm tryna warn you. You know I won't harm you. You my bitch and be my bitch, so you.
RP him, bro. I'm so happy I checked out this video, bro. He definitely moved up my list, man. I'm out.